G'day viewers, Bucks Gas Garage again. Today we've got a little video on DIY dent removal. I've seen and watched a few videos on YouTube with varying success on removing dents with suction pullers and hot water and so on. So I thought I've been handed down a company vehicle which has a dent in the tailgate, and I thought I might have a go myself at trying to remove the dent. So please enjoy the video.
Okay guys, this is the dent here. We're just going to try, you can see it right next to the tail light there. That probably gives you a good example of the depth and what's actually happened. It was hit in a car park and obviously no note left, so we're going to try the hot water trick, which I've got the kettle here, and also these mini suction cups which you can buy from Super Cheap Auto or Bunnings. They're only about $5 each. Anyway, we'll give it a go and see if this trick works. You can see there we've got the first part of the dent to pop using the bigger suction cup, so maybe there's some truth to this. So you can see here this part of the dent that was up against the handle here has pulled out. And now this section here, we just need to pull this section here. So more hot water, and obviously the bigger suction cup with more pulling power. As you can see here, we've managed to pull this part of the dent out, but little did I notice that there's more of a dent above the tail light. It's not just the body forming. Anyway, we'll add more hot water to this area and see what we can do here to straighten up the panel. Obviously there's a line here, looks like a bull bar or something that's hit here. We'll polish these lines out, obviously, if we could pull the dent a bit further. So on we go. The idea is to get it on a flat surface and then hopefully slip it over the dent. The bigger ones a lot harder to get sealed onto the dent. Obviously black is the worst colour, but you can see we've got the line back into it and the dent pulled out. Now I did actually have to take the inside panel off to get to this. You can see there the inside panel's off, and then underneath there's only a couple of holes that you can see to get through behind the tail light, mainly this one here, And obviously I just used some makeshift tools that I had here, obviously a crowbar, a couple of blocks of wood, just to push the rest of the dent out with a bit of hot water on it. So anyway, we'll give it a bit of a polish now. But that certainly pulled the dent out. I was a bit skeptical on some of these repairs that you see on the internet, so I thought I'd give it a try myself, considering the vehicle's company vehicle of mine, and it was given to me with the dent in it. So now we'll get a bit of polish out, try and polish those marks out there. These small clips can be a bit of an issue sometimes, but if you're very careful with the screwdriver to lift the heads of the clips, you can normally pop them out pretty easily without breaking them. And obviously just have to squeeze them back in before you reinsert the clips. That way you don't have to go and get more. Most of these panels are all pop back in panels, which makes life easy. So yeah, just a flat blade screwdriver and maybe a pair of pliers if you need it. As you can see here, I normally use the Mother's Carnauba cleaner wax. It's pretty good at getting tar off and little scrapes from people's doors and things like this. It's probably the last bottle I've got, so the container's a bit ratty, but normally I just rub it on what I've got left of it with finger, and we'll see if we can take the scratches out. Obviously there's still a bit of a dent there, but it's a hell of a lot better than what it was. Let's try and take these scratch lines out. Still a little bit lumpy just in that corner, but it has pushed the panel back into line. The tail light dent is probably a little bit hard to get out, but not as noticeable as the dent that was there before. So the harder you work this stuff in, the better it seems to work. Probably show what's left of the dent a bit more, but now that it's polishing out the lines and so on. A couple of scratches there from one of the pullers. Not too bad at all. Major part of the dent's out, but you can still see a crease line just here and a couple of marks where the actual vehicle's body line moulding is here. Quite hard to get these out, and obviously a little bit of a pushed in section around the tail light, which I'm surprised it didn't break the tail light here. Okay guys, that's sort of the final product, or as far as I'm prepared to go with it. Obviously I'm not a panel beater or anything like that, but it's got it pushed out and a lot straighter than what it was, which I'll show you a pic of again just so we can see where it was. But obviously the hot water trick and the pullers works to an extent, but obviously still required a bit more on the sharper bends. If it's a sharp dent, the pullers aren't going to stick to it. So just to give you an idea, obviously that's the other side there, and then we come back this side here. So not too bad, not 100% success, but not the great big dent that it had that was probably probably 25 mil deep and probably about 250 mil long. Okay, hope you enjoyed.
Thanks for watching that episode of Buck's Gas Garage. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Thanks.